Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today we are going to be taking a unit from 0%, yes, 0 orb investment at all, and within one click. Well, okay, maybe more than maybe just like one click or touch or whatever, but we're going to take him all the way to 100%. Now what inspired this is obviously because we have a brand new potential system. Well, I guess it's not brand new, but dude, this is like game changer status. Now if you haven't seen this, I can do something like this and it autofills all the way out for me. How beautiful is that? And anytime I'm offered crits, I'm going to go ahead and fill those in with crits. How amazing is that? What's even better is it tells you the percentage you're going to, so once I get to 100%, I won't have to like look all over the place. I will know that I'm at 100%. And two, it tells you how many orbs you're using, so we know how many small, how many medium, and how many large we're using before we actually even click on it or anything like that. Click on to commit. And then it is going to ask us basically like here in a second, like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? So just like that, I just filled out all of the top left field. Nothing left for us up here, putting us at a 21%. Let's go to our bottom right now. Let's do this. We'll do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. And then, ooh, all right. And what will this, usually bottom right is a big game changer. So again, anytime I'm offered crit, I'm gonna go with crit. Anytime I'm offered additional versus dodge, I'm gonna go with additional. Let's go down here, go more crit. All right, so it's going to give us 11 additional, 15 crit, which is not a bad thing on this unit. Matter of fact, it's actually going to be pretty good, I think, from what I've seen with other people's Super 17s. Look at the amount of orbs that we are having to spend right now. This is wild. Now, before I move to the next section, I'm going to make sure I'm good. We're sitting at 49% right now, guys. 49% in the orb system. So much faster. Can you imagine how long this would have taken me sitting here doing this without using this new system? Basically, oh my gosh, it would have taken so incredibly long. We're gonna go with more super there, fill that out, fill that out, fill that out. All right, now we got top right. So we got top right. I'm thinking we might be missing something. We'll look here in a second, because I don't feel like, does bottom left really give you 26%? That seems a little wild. Now stuff like that is a little weird, because I always have to click here, click here, click here, just because it will just take you, use the minimum amount of orbs to get you to where you want to go. So like, it's gonna, if I'm gonna get here, we're gonna do defense boost, it's gonna use the minimum amount to get there, which that is actually a straight shot. Basically, see how it skipped over this and everything else, which is, again, it's not like it's a difficult thing for me to click, click, click. That puts us at 98%. That puts us at, we're still at 98%. I bet I just like glossed over like one of those. We got all those. Do I have everything down here though? Do we have everything? It looks like we do. I must be missing some sort of outlying thing that's like probably just like right in my face that I'm just like totally, oh, 99%. Oh my gosh, did I miss one of the actual? No, there's no way. I'm an 11 additional 15 crit. There's literally no way that I missed one of those. Hang on, bottom right. Ah, 100%. How did I overlook that down there? All right, guys, so here we go. We now have 100% up here. We now have all of these. I mean, realistically speaking, how often can you take a unit that's like this, a 120 unit, not you know, something you can easily farm up and open all the paths on and stuff like that. Click this, and in one fell swoop, add 11 additional, 15 crit, 10 to attack boost, 15 to defense boost, 15 to that, not that, but super attack boost, and then 10 to the healing. Like, it's awesome. So here we go. I'm gonna hit OK, and in one click, from 0% after it loads all the way to 100% rainbow star. One simple click like that. We just took Super Android 17 from like a nothing to like just absolutely a boss. Now that I've done this, now it's time to go into the second part of this video, where I want to kind of compile 5 things that I think are going to, something that should come to the game and add some sort of improvement to the game. And then we're going to get you guys involved with some polls, and then have you guys go down and comment, let me know what you guys would like to see happen to the game as well. Let's hop in. So for the top 5 features, or what I would probably call more like quality of life improvements to come to this game. Now, before we actually begin, I just want to go ahead and get this out there, just kind of just knock these few out, at least not what I'm going to talk about now. If you think this is something that needs to happen, feel free to go down in the comment section right now, let me know. But I'm gonna leave things out such as like multiplayer, co-op, raiding, where you join up with your friends, which I guess is kind of co-op, but where you join up with your friends and do events together, or even things as trading. I'm gonna leave those things out, kind of focus on things that are already kind of in the game that just need to be improved. Minus number 5 here, that's not in the game, but I feel like it would be pretty simple, and that is a in-game chat system. And you might be thinking, Nano, why do we need that? Well, there are plenty of people that I add just obviously through the app that I find, and they have a leader that I like, but then they change it later, and then I'm like, or they have someone new, and I'm like, yes, that's awesome, and then they change back to the other. So for example, someone I added, and I remembered the name specifically, I added because they had an Angel Golden Frieza, the intelligence one, and then they switched to an intelligence Kid Buu. And while that was okay, and I ended up running an intelligence extreme team just to do it, it would have been nice if I could have messaged them, because I don't know them through Twitter personally, anything like that. If I could have just messaged them through the app, letting them know, hey, like, do you care to switch back to that Golden Frieza again? I'm sure they wouldn't have minded. Plus, to just be able to have that open communication, even with someone like Rhyme or Gaming Claw, or someone I actually talk to frequently, even on Twitter, it'd be cool if I'm already in the app and I can just hit their friend ID and just send them a message really fast. That'd be awesome, and I feel like that wouldn't be too hard to implement. So nothing fancy like voice chat or even like a consistent general chat, but just something where you can DM your friends on your friend list. Coming in at number 4 are skippable super attacks. When you're farming events, you're farming up medals, all those things, being able to skip super attacks would be awesome. Just something where you can either double tap the super attack and it skips it, or it's just an option next to the 2x system that basically you click that and it starts skipping super attacks for you. Shows you the damage you're doing, but actually skips the full on super attack animation, because you guys have ever noticed when you're timing your events, that makes a pretty big difference on how much time it adds. And I know they do have obviously challenges and stuff in the game, and I'm sure when they were building out the times for those, they took that into effect. So maybe for those, it says no skipping allowed, or they update the times or something like that. But being able to skip super attacks while farming would be just absolutely amazing. And kind of on that same note, number 3 are selectable Dokkan mode attacks. There are plenty of instances where, like, okay, I'm just gonna give you an example what I mean by that. So basically you have your 1, 2, 3, right? Well, you'd be able to actually select like the 2 slot. This is the unit you want to get the Dokkan mode off. And you might be like, but Nano, why don't you just put the unit that you want to get the Dokkan mode off in slot 1, and then you get it off? Well, let's say, for example, I am running a Majin Buu Saga team. So I've got Super Vegito and a ton of attacks right there. And I know I'm not going to finish them off even with the Dokkan mode, but I want Super Vegito to sit there and to counter all those attacks. And then I want my SSJ3 Gotenks, who's going to do a significantly more amount of damage in the second slot, not tanking all those attacks to get the Dokkan mode off there. That is a good example of wanting to be able to select whenever I get the Dokkan mode off, rather than just being the first unit that gets a super attack off, because anymore in this game right now, it's very difficult sometimes to not get everyone to get a super attack off, especially with all the link sets. Everyone starts at 6 key already. Like, being able to select who gets that Dokkan attack off would be absolutely fantastic, especially at this time in the game. Number 4, and this one's a big one, kind of similar to farmable stones. I see that a lot, and I bet you I'll see that a decent amount down in the comment section, which I'm about to put a poll up as well. So definitely get ready for that too. But anyway, is just basically a mercy rule on banners / being able to purchase SSRs in the Baba Shop when the banner is live. So not having all the SSRs constantly available in the Baba Shop, but when a banner is live, the featured units from that banner costing a lot of Baba Shop points, but similar to something from Hearthstone, where when I summon a bunch, I can then get rid of those cards, disenchant them, similar to how you sell them to the Baba Shop, and then I use a much larger amount to then purchase a legendary card or whatever card I need in Hearthstone, similar to that. So make it something like right now for the current festival going on with Bardock, he costs like 400 or 500,000 Baba points, but if I could never summon him off the banner, I can just go do that. And yes, it's going to take a huge hit. That took a lot of disenchanting of cards to do, but eventually then I could purchase an SSR if I couldn't get him after so many. Or the mercy rule, where if it noticed you haven't pulled a featured SSR unit after so long, it bumps up your chance of pulling an SSR later on. Even if you have pulled SSRs, but they're not the featured ones, and you're continuing to try to summon for that featured SSR you really want, whether it be when Intelligence Angel Golden Frieza comes to Global or something like that, just something of that nature. I think you guys could agree with me on that. And I'm sure a lot of you be like, no, just give us farmable dragon stones or give us both. But I think that's something that they should implement to the game at some point in time. Just not GSSR, like actually a system that's like, okay, look, he's not pulled this featured unit, probably should up the chances of that. And then the last thing, last but absolutely not least, is an updated friend system, guys. And we even kind of seen that with LR Goku, LR Frieza, the Super Battle Road events, where they actually just they know you're looking for Super Fizz, so they just detect what is a Super Fizz unit and put it at the top. Even just something as simple as that, as it detects what type of unit you have. So a physical unit, I'm running a Majin Buu Saga team, and so it puts all of the physical units at the top, so I can just hit there and hit the rotate option, looking for a Super Vegito that I want, or a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. If I'm running Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, again, it just detects the type Super Fizz and puts that at the top. But preferably, how you can sort your friends list is how you can do that. I can tell it all I want to see are people who are running a Majin Buu Saga team, so Super Vegito, or you know, any of the other categories or anything like that. That is something they need to do, and I hope that we get very, very soon. I hope that's at least sometime around the 3-year anniversary on JP, and then something like that usually gets implemented into global much, much sooner. I think you guys can agree. A friend system, we've been talking about it for a long time. That's something that needs to happen to this game. There are so many different units you can run, whether it be some of the 50% units like Mass Saiyan, Rose, or Vegito Blue, the 120% units, the 70% units, and now like I think 6, 7, 8 category leads at this point. Like, there's just so many different teams you can run, and we need a better friend system. And even also something as simple as just not making it to where you can only use your friends once a day. We are so past that, especially since you can only have 70 friends. The friend system frustrates me more than anything else, I think, in this game. But anyways, there you go, guys. We 100%ed a unit in one fell swoop. We then talked about 5 features I would personally love to see, and I hope to hear back from you guys. There's going to be a poll that pops up above my head right now. Go vote in that. Let me know, as well as I just said, let me know down below in the comment section too. If you're new to the channel, you haven't done so yet, hit that red subscribe button down below me. If you haven't hit that like button today and you enjoyed the video, consider hitting that like button. Otherwise, guys, have a great, great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.